Hey, good morning. Today we're going to take a look at the Jamstack weather model and what that shows for this upcoming summer, fall, and winter. Believe it or not, we're getting to that season of winter in terms of forecasting, at least. Anyways, here's July through September. Our La Nina is developing. Let's take a look at September through November. And again, we have a La Nina. And if you notice, the whole equatorial Pacific is not warm. I mean, it's not extremely cold, but it's just not warm. As you can see here, that's an indication that the La Nina is strengthening, I would assume. We have a lot of warm waters in the Atlantic Ocean, also in the Pacific Ocean. December through February, here comes winter, and this is very crucial because this will determine the patterns of weather we get, whether we get a La Nina or an El Nino this winter. And for winter, it looks like the La Nina kind of dissipated a little bit, fell away, vanished. And so this would be termed as a La Nada, which it means essentially it's a neutral, not warm nor a cold. It's not an El Nino or a La Nina. So that's interesting. Let's see what the temperatures have for winter, and then we'll go backward from there. For winter, it is forecasting a pretty warm winter. So that's that. Let's take a look at fall, September through November. Very warm fall. And summer forecast is very hot, especially in places like Arkansas, Iowa, places in the Midwest, in the Mississippi River Valley. This is forecasting a very hot summer. But not only that, as you can see here, it's forecasting a dry summer as well. As you can see, a lot of dry weather there over the middle part of the country. Hurricane action, in terms of what it looks like from the precip, isn't too significant. But again, this is July through September. So let's go to the actual heart of the season in September through November. And this shows much of the same. But again, that does not mean you can't get a major hurricane or two impacting the USA. It's just showing that there's not a lot of above average precip, which could mean there's not going to be a lot of hurricane activity. But it could also mean it's just not pinpointing the hurricanes and it's forecasting just this amount of precip, and it's not directly correlating to the hurricane activity we will see or not see. And December through February, here's our precip. Yeah, not much in the way of a lot of precip for cold and snowstorms here in the USA. So this is an interesting outlook because it's not showing, again, an area of high precip where you would tend to get a lot of cold and snow. Let's take a look at, we did everything here. Let's take a look at our severe weather outlook, SPC, and see what they're predicting. So again, day one, not much of a big threat of severe weather. It looks like there is some heavy rain in Texas, although day two, the risk is in the west. Let's take a look at that. So there's a slight risk in the west for severe weather. In day three, marginal risk, which means nothing severe forecasted. Day four, day five, day six, day seven, and day eight, there's no threats forecasted right now. So NOAA is not seeing any major events in the future, at least in days 4 through 8. I am excited and eager to look at our 6 to 10 day temperature outlook. Let's take a look at that. And we have a lot of above average air temperatures for the southeast, also for the west. And we have a lot of precip for the north and also for the south and the eastern 2/3 of the country, below normal precip here in the southwest. And also, I do want to mention this is from yesterday, so it's not today's run. It's not the latest run. So again, a lot of above average temperatures in Florida days, June 19th through the 25th. And again, some above average precip, but nothing major. The last thing I want to look at is, let's take a look at NHC, that's it. Taking a look at the Pacific, which is very active. So taking a look at the EPAC, Eastern Pacific, and wow, those two tropical storms have downgraded and they're not even on the radar anymore. So those are gone for now. Taking a look at disturbance 1, that has a 90% chance of cyclone formation, so that's one to watch. Disturbance 2 has a 20% chance of cyclone formation, so both areas to watch, but especially this disturbance here, south of southern Mexico. Taking a look at the Central Pacific, again, nothing major forecasted. So, all right, I will close with that. I will leave this titled as a winter hint because we did look at winter. I didn't go over it too much, just briefly, but those will be more expanded, my talks on winter in the near future. So be sure to like and subscribe and share my content for much more long-range weather content. Thank you and have a great day. Bye.